Today, America's Crossroads is headed for Germany, and we're going to take the Bergstrasse, which is the mountain road running from Darmstadt down through Heidelberg. Now, the Bergstrasse is a very popular road for people who like to go wine hopping, and it's called the Wine Road for many people who take their bicycles on this 70-kilometer trip from small town to small town, where they each have their own unique wines. The Oldenwald is the low mountain range that runs along the Bergstrasse and is a perfect wine growing region in Germany. It's the it's the eastern slopes of the Rhine River Valley, and it's a wonderful area for wine, and the wines, by the way, are terrific. We're going to stop and meet with Haarold Weiss, who is the managing director of the wine co-op in Schriesheim. And he'll give a little insight on how they do it with so many small growers. So let's go to Schriesheim and let's meet Haarold Weiss. And today we're in Schriesheim, Germany with Haarold Weiss.
Yes, hello.
How are you, Howard?
Oh, it's a very hot morning. Yeah, we're in the middle of summer.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, perfect, yeah.
Well, we're at the wine co-op here, and I'll have Haarold talk about that because it's a very interesting business and an interesting wine shop that they have, and very good wines.
Yeah. There are about 160 active growers. This co-op exists since 1930, and when it was founded, there were about 27 growers. Today there are about 160, 170 active growers and over 200 members. Some elderly people have given up, but they will be lifelong members.
And these are growers of various sizes of plots of land that
yes,
they
indeed.
have.
Good that you mentioned that because it could be as little as 200 square meters, the smallest. That's about your consumption of half a year maybe. But yeah, under this roof of the co-op, everybody has got his home. There are a lot of part-time growers. Our chairman is a bank director, for example, and he likes to work on an evening or at Saturdays in his vineyards. And it goes up to 30 hectares, the largest of our growers. And still it might be 100 different places of really small vineyards scattered all over the place.
Here's an example of what Haarold Weiss was talking about with the small grower plots. And he talked about these small growers, and here they are right by Strahlenberg, which is the castle overlooking Schriesheim. But they're mostly here on the Oldenwald.
Yeah, protected sites along the hills, a lot of steep vineyards, and it's also the neighboring villages.
Well, let's talk about the harvesting and the grapes themselves, and what types of grapes they are, and what types of wine you end up with, and how you get to the end product here.
Let's start with the grape varieties.
Yeah.
We started off 1930, most of it was Silvaner, which is still a classical grape variety here. You will find it in Alsace, you will find it in Franconia. That's the most important white wine. And here it has lost importance because there are so many others which have followed. Müller-Thurgau was the next big plantation. Riesling is the most important white wine here. But then we have a lot of Pinot varieties like Pinot Gris, Pinot Blanc. But also we experiment, not exactly experiment, but it's for the past 10 years with Chardonnay, with Sauvignon Blanc. They feel very much at home here with this nice climate.
Oh, I can imagine. So you gather the grapes in the harvest season, and then what do you do?
First of all, we assemble all our growers before the harvest. We do tours around the vineyards, and we have a talk about aims, the goal of the harvest. We want to have the best possible quality of grapes. Perfect condition, healthy grapes, no rotten bunches, nothing. Maximum ripeness. We have not high yields here, but we want to get them into the highest possible sugar levels and very mature grapes. We have split the work between us and the central cooperative Badischer Winzerkeller, which is the largest Baden winery. We are a member there since about 45 years. We have made our wine ourselves, but we found out that it needs a lot of investment, new buildings, new technology, and to put a lot of money in year by year. So we decided to do all the growing side here, look after our growers. We put up a new crushing house with the latest technology, modern presses and gentle pressing. And the juice immediately after pressing leaves our winery, goes to Breisach, to the central cooperative. And there it's taken care of. Doesn't matter if it's as little as 1,000 liters or if the batches are larger. We have a lot of batches between 5 and 10,000. There's no mass production. Only a few highlights, maybe they might reach 30 to 50,000 liters.
Well, let's take a look at some of the wines you have.
Yeah.
And you can describe some of these things.
This is a wine, a blush wine, you see, made from Pinot Noir, also a Weissherbst. It's got a residual sugar of about 25 grams, unfermented sugar. The young people like it.
Yeah.
And here the alternative, a nice dry rosé for the summer, perfect wine for evenings like now. Blanc de Noir, made from Pinot Noir. You see Pinot Noir all over. It's our most important grape variety. Only the very, very best goes into red wine. We can talk about it here. But here, specialty Gewürztraminer, very fruity wine, also quite a bit of residual sugar as a dessert wine, or with blue cheeses, fantastic. Then here some Auslese. We're not really experts of sweet wine. It's the customer who decides what he wants, and it's about 80% dry wines we sell.
And as soon as we came here, we tried them out, and I thought, wow, these are very good wines. Who knows about this? We came up to the wine shop, and they're very reasonably priced.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, you know, compared to other wines, I mean, these are a real bargain.
This comes because, yeah, the co-op wines, usually they are very good value for money, and because we share the cost, not every single grower has to have technical equipment to make wine and market it. You see, even we share costs with a big partner, Badischer Winzerkeller, and we want to make wine available for lots of people and not only for an elite class. Even here, our top red wine selection, it's got a gold medal for Baden and a national gold medal. This only costs 14 euros, and we consider that to be our most expensive wine. It's quite funny, yeah?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Or here, this whole range here is called our exclusive series. It starts with a Silvaner. We always want to remind people where we come from. And for us, it's not just an ordinary everyday's wine, this kind of variety, Silvaner. It has got everything to be the best white wine you can produce, to be in our exclusive range. Got a gold medal. Then the Chardonnay and the Sauvignon Blanc. As I told you, they feel home here at the Bergstraße too, in our area.
Yeah.
There's enough sunshine, and the quality of the grower is perfect.
There's enough sunshine this year for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, for now, thank you very much. Haarold Weiss in Schriesheim, Germany. And when you get a chance to visit this area, drop in the store and bring your friends.